So in today's or this morning's gospel reading, they spoke about the parable of the weeds. So there was two farmers, and the one farmer, he sowed good seeds in his field, and at night, when everyone was asleep and when it was like dark outside, when no one else was given an eye on the field, the other farmer, which was recognized as the enemy, sowed weeds among the yeast. And then the servant of the farmer said, "So there is weeds growing within the yeast," and he was like, "Do you want me to take it out for you?" And then the farmer was like, "No, we will separate it when it's the harvest." And the weeds were obviously like the bad seeds, and the yeast was like the good seeds. What the parable basically indicates that the good farmer who planted good seeds is God, and the other farmer who planted bad seeds was Satan. The field being the world, God planted his children in the world. Children that would spread the gospel, children that would strengthen the kingdom of God by letting everyone know the goodness of God and spreading the goodness of the resurrection of Christ. Satan also plants his children. He plants the individuals that, just cause corruption and danger, divide families. They don't want peace in the world. Those individuals who most likely are Satan's seeds that he plants in the field, they plant in the world. When the one farmer was like, "No, don't separate the weeds and the yeast," is because the bad seed was that when you grew that seed within the ground, you could never distinguish the difference between the weeds and the yeast. You could never see it could look the same. The only time when you could recognize the differences was when they grew up fully. The weeds had a different head compared to the other seed. So when Satan plants a person in your life, they would seem good. They would seem like a normal person, but once they get to know you and once they can read a bit of you, then the true colors will show. You see where I'm going. So that's why in the beginning you will never tell if this person is a son of God or a son of the devil. When you're among that person, only takes you a while for you to realize that. You won't actually realize it in the beginning, but later on you will figure it out. So when the farmer was like, "No, we'll separate them in the harvest," meaning that God will separate the good and the evil when Jesus comes for the second time. That's when the good and the evil will be judged on the way they lived. Then the farmer said, "No, we're going to separate at the harvest, and we are going to bundle up the weeds and burn them," indicating that when God separates the good